y'all. How's everybody doing? Well, today, as promised, I'm going to do a tutorial. And I'm trying to actually determine which palette. So, I have a couple to choose from. I have these cute little pocket to go Lorac, or what are they called? Pocket Pros. Pocket Pros. And I have number 1 and number 2. So, number 1 is 1430, and it has more of a kind of brownish plum overtone with a nude, what does that even say? Nude pewter and espresso. And I really love this one. I've used it a lot this week. And you know why? Because it's just so simple. It's a highlight, it's a crease and blending color, you know, a transition color, and then it is a dark color that you can use under your lash line. You can use it in the outer V. You could use it for your brow. So this is a really big plus. This is the pocket that is the pocket. 1430 is the pocket. This is the pocket 2, and it's 1530. And you can see it's a little different. This one's black, this one's gray. So the black one is the 1430 pocket. So I guess it's number 1. And the gray one is the 1530 pocket 2. And this is a little more dramatic. It doesn't really seem like it, but it is, and I'll tell you why. It's got buff, rose, and black, which you think, I mean, these are basically nude. But when you add a black, whether it's under the lash, the outer V, or whatever, it's going to be very dramatic compared to such a nude eye. But that would be great for people who like to do a winged liner on a totally nude eye. So we could do that one. Both of them are gorgeous. Both of them are easy, not to throw in your purse. This is makeup, it will break, but to keep in your little essentials makeup pouch in your purse. And then remember, I got this Honest Beauty, and it also is a really, really nice palette. This is called Truly Magnetic Heather Mauve. I think I've got these names right. And here you obviously see a kind of pink champagne. Here you have a heather, which I saw the girl at the new Ulta. She had this all over her eye, this on the lid, and this in the crease and line, outer V and line. And it was gorgeous. That's why I bought this. She just did such a great job. So, being that this one's plumish, and this one is kind of brownish plum. No, I'm sorry, this one. No, it's just brown. That nude is a true champagne nude. Pewter is just a good transition. It's got a little bit of a shimmer undertone to it. And then the espresso is just a true dark brown. That's just a good all-around palette, you guys. All of these are. That's why I bought them all. How y'all doing? Let's have a little cup of... You know, I don't know why I keep using this cup, because look, it's chipped, but I love it so much. It's the Rainbow Row at Charleston. When I stayed there, I got a couple of these cups. I think I actually got 4, but I only got 2 left. Yeah. They paint all their houses like pastel because it helps with the heat in the summer. And they're little single houses like this. And so it just makes for a rainbow. Not a real rainbow. It's kind of like a pastel repeat colors. Y'all having a good week? Are you enjoying my, what am I trying to say? A contest today keeps the boogies away. I've got more to do. So I'm probably going to wait on this and put it at the end. But anyway, the other palette that I'm looking at doing for you today is the Tarlette in Bloom. This is sometimes called Tarlette 2. And it's an Amazonian clay palette. And it's got just so many colors I could use. What should I do? What should I do? You want me to do this one? Why not? Okay, so what am I going to choose? I think I will choose this top color, Charmer. I already have, as you can see, most of my makeup done. This is just an eye tutorial, and so I've got primer and everything all on. And I'm choosing a Sigma, this is all Sigma brushes, I believe, a Sigma E55, which is a kind of a short shader. It's not the short shader. It's the eye shader. Okay? And I'm just going to use this palette to see. Okay, so I'm going to put that under my brow and on my inner corner, all the way into the corner by the nose for that blue area. And I'm going both on the top of the lid and the bottom of the inner tear duct together. Now, I'm going to just lightly brush over my lid just to, you know, really all over. just to add some powder for setting purposes, but I think I'm going to choose a shimmer for my lid. Now again, as you get older, it's better if you're going to use a shimmer to use it on your lid than your brow bone, because this starts to drop and it's just not very flattering. So again, you see how I'm doing that right in that corner, so where it's kind of blue, it kind of gets rid of that. And then I'm going up and down on that inner corner, the bottom and the top lid, and I'm just going to brush that out. So that just blended that out nicely. Now let's choose a transition color. Y'all know I will choose something either in this Jet Setter or Rebel. I think I'm going with Jet Setter. Or maybe a combination of Smarty Pants, which is a little more caramely. You can see I've already touched on that one. And this is a large fluffy E50 from Sigma. And why do I do this? Some people have said, Beth, why do you use that big old fluffy? Because it just gets the whole area all at one time. Watch. Ding, 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 ding. Look, it just gets it all for me. And then I'm just going to lightly do this transition area. Again, I'm going to mix Smarty Pants and Jet Setter. Oops. And my little hairs want to get in the way. And I'm going all the way into the nose bone. And I'm just in this middle area, right under the brow and right in the crease. Don't come down to the lid. And I'm just going to lightly blend that out. Just nicely. And now I'm going to use a E45, which is a small tapered blending brush. And I'm going to use a little bit darker color. I think I may use a combination between Rebel and Activist. Activist is really, really dark though. So I'm going to tap that off real good. And I'm just going to do this outer V area. I've already even put on my liner, you guys. Look at that. So I'm not going to stay in the outer V. Look at me. I'm going into the crease. Yep. But I'm going to blend it real good. I do a little twirly right there in the outer V to kind of drop a little darker color on the outside than the inside. That's just how I like to do it, but you do what you want. Again, I'm going to do a little Rebel and a little Activist. And I'm tapping it off upside down. And I know I've told you guys tap back into the palette. And that's fine unless you're not filming. Because then it just makes a really messy palette to work with. And I'm going a little on the inner, and then I'm really kind of twirling a little circle right there twice. Right under the end of the brow bone right there, and then also in this outer V area, just to drop a little more of the dark color. Okay, so now I've got that. And then I like, as y'all know, to use my short shader wherever in the world it is. Where are you, short shader? Where are you? There it is. And that is an E20. And I'm going to use a darker color. So I'm going to go back to this Activist and maybe a little bit of Smoke Show. And that's Activist and Smoke Show right there. And I'm just going to use it as a liner. I know some of you are just dying to say, Beth, why don't you use a liner pencil for a liner? I don't know. I don't like to. Shut up. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're my friends. I would not tell you to shut up. Well, I did. But I didn't really mean shut up. I just meant, you know. I don't know what I meant. You shouldn't say shut up if you don't mean it. Okay. Now, I'm going to do, you know you want me to use, I know you want me to use a liner. Okay, so this is, this is an MOTD, straight to the point. Oh, this was those cute coppers. How'd they get mixed in? Have y'all ever had a shirt that just does this? It's pulling to the left side. I don't know if it's because, well, anyway. I don't know why, but it always does. Maybe it's the way it's cut. Okay, so I'm going to use this kind of dark brown. And this is going to be for my, what do you call this? Brow. And I'm going to do like y'all probably want me to do. And I'm going to actually use a brow brush. And I'm just reinforcing these little hairs. And then again in the front. Not too much in the front unless you just like to. Some people like to make a very, like, a line there. I just did it. There, how's my brow? Does that make you happy? Okay. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and kind of blend this front area because I don't want it. And then that little area right there, just blend that out. You don't want there to be harsh lines, and on the edge, don't want harsh lines, so blend it out. I had to go ahead and do that on both sides because I didn't do it before, and my little hair's in the way. And oh, sorry, this is an E35 tapered blending brush, which is, you guys, these are very old. I don't know how old, a couple of years. I mean, for makeup brushes, especially for me, right? That's old. All right, I have no idea if I've gone into part 2, but if I have, sorry. Sorry. At least I didn't say shut up. Okay, so now this is always harder because I have to cross over myself and, you know, try to do a brow from an angle and further away from the brush. Oops, I looked at you instead of what I was doing, and look what I did. It's a little dark. That's okay, that's okay. We'll make it work, we'll make it work. There. Going up and finding myself a little peak. Remember, it's the outer side of your iris. And we're filling, it doesn't want to fill in, you guys. It's having a problem today. And we're just going to kind of, in little wispy motions like a brow would be. Brows try to be wispy sometimes. So I'm going to try to be wispy with them. Is that working? Is that working? Oh, baby, it's working. Or something like that. What's it called? I'm working. Oh, baby, I'm working. Oh, I think it's maybe I'm worth it. I don't know what it is. Okay, so my brows are done, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now I am going to use, I'm going to use a concealer brush. No, I'm going to use a flat shader. Here we go, large shader. It's flat, as you can see. And that is an E60. And I'm going to put a shimmer on top of all this. And I'm going to choose this firecracker right there. And I think it actually is flashing. But I'm going to keep going. Because I've still got to do my eyelashes, right?